Diddy is now at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, a place that's been described as hell on earth.
The only federal jail in New York City is known for violence, poor conditions, and a string of celebrity detainees.
He's stuck here at MDC Brooklyn, where even a federal judge has called conditions dangerous and barbaric.
The Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn is notorious for its appalling living conditions and rampant violence.
In a shocking revelation, a prison cellmate of Diddy has come forward with startling details about the music mogul's life behind bars. The stories paint a vivid picture of Diddy's experiences, his personality, and how he copes with the challenges of prison life. What unique traits does he exhibit while serving time? And how can this experience be changing him? Join us as we explore these eye-opening insights as Diddy's prison cellmate reveals shocking details about him. Rap star Diddy, who was arrested on September 16th, now finds himself in a bleak and grim reality at the Metropolitan Detention Center, or MDC, in Brooklyn, New York. Sean Diddy Combs was indicted on serious charges of trafficking and misconduct, though he has denied all accusations and entered a not guilty plea. Despite his efforts, Diddy was denied bail, leaving him to face life in one of the most dangerous jails in the United States. Diddy's attorney, Mark Agnifilo, has voiced concerns about his client's safety while inside MDC. Agnifilo highlighted the brutal conditions Diddy faces in jail, stating that the food is inedible and that the environment is not pleasing. He also expressed his fears that Diddy, being a high-profile individual, might be targeted for dangers. Agnifilo emphasized that it's crucial to ensure Diddy's safety while he remains incarcerated. While the exact conditions Diddy is currently experiencing are not confirmed, several former inmates of MDC have shared their perspectives on life inside. Their accounts paint a stark picture of the situation Diddy now faces.
Has just confirmed that Sean Diddy Combs was arrested tonight in New York City.
This reality is a sharp contrast from the luxurious lifestyle he is accustomed to. Back in his $35 million mansion in Miami, which spans 8,000 square feet, Diddy lived surrounded by comfort, security, and loved ones. His mansion, protected by private security and filled with friends and family, was a world away from the harsh conditions of MDC. Diddy, who is a father of 7 children, Quincy, 33, Justin, 30, Christian, 26, Chance, 18 twins, Delilah and Jesse, 17, and baby Love, just 22 months old, is now isolated from the very people who have always been part of his life. One former inmate of MDC, who spent 3 months there in 2019, shared the grim conditions inside. "It's a terrible, horrible place," the inmate described, adding that the facility lacks basic necessities like proper air circulation and serves terrible food. The inmate called the meals slop, reflecting the extremely poor quality of the food available to inmates. This is far from the luxurious lifestyle Diddy is used to.
I obviously would much prefer to fight this case with him out of jail, and we are going to...
Where his wealth and status afforded him the best comforts imaginable. Diddy, who has an estimated net worth of $600 million, is now subjected to the same harsh treatment as any other inmate in the facility. Reports suggest that he may undergo regular strip searches and have limited access to showers, basic hygiene, and any meaningful contact with loved ones. The constant danger also looms over him as he navigates life in MDC. Prison consultant Sam Mangle has echoed these concerns, describing parts of the detention center as extremely harsh. Mangle went as far as to say that MDC is probably the worst federal detention center in the country, a damning assessment that highlights just how difficult Diddy's time there could be. For someone used to living in luxury, surrounded by wealth and comfort, Diddy's time at MDC represents a complete reversal of fortune. Diddy's stark transformation from a life of luxury to the harsh realities of prison raises critical questions. How will he adapt to the rigid structure and relentless challenges of incarceration?
Sean Puffy Combs, aka P. Diddy, aka Brother Love, has allegedly been placed on suicide watch.
What will his daily life look like compared to the glamour he's used to? Let's explore these dramatic changes next. The life of Sean Diddy Combs has taken a stark turn as he faces the realities of incarceration, a situation far removed from the luxurious lifestyle he once flaunted. Known for his extravagant tastes, including personal chefs, assistants, and a team to cater to his every need, Diddy's day-to-day life behind bars is a harsh contrast to the one he showcased on social media. Now, instead of gourmet meals and designer outfits, He is bound by a strict schedule and forced to adapt to the grueling routine of prison life at the Metropolitan Detention Center. One of the most jarring changes is the rigid structure that governs every aspect of his day. At MDC, around 1,200 inmates, including Diddy, are subjected to a 6 a.m. wake-up call. The luxury of leisurely mornings is gone, replaced by a strict schedule that dictates when they can eat, shower, and even do their laundry. Showering, for instance, is only allowed every other day, a far cry from the comfort and convenience Diddy is used to. His meals are also nothing like the feasts he once enjoyed. According to former inmates, the food at MDC is notoriously bad.
Out of Los Angeles, the place where they make movies and everything, so we decided to go out there and shoot the video.
The daily menu typically includes bland and unappetizing options such as oatmeal and bran flakes for breakfast, a chicken patty sandwich for lunch, and Salisbury steak for dinner. Wednesdays are notoriously known for disastrous burgers, a thin, leathery patty that one former inmate compared to shoe leather. After a certain period of time, inmates are allowed to purchase additional items from the commissary, which gives them a bit more freedom to choose what they eat. However, the options are limited and expensive. For example, a packet of tuna costs $3.45, and inmates can also buy condiments and chocolate bars. Many prisoners try to stock up on these items to improve their meals. A law professor who once served 3 months in prison and now advocates for inmates points out that in the beginning, Diddy won't even have access to the commissary, adding another layer of difficulty to his adjustment. Despite the tough conditions, Diddy does have some limited privileges. He can make phone calls, though inmates are restricted to 300 minutes per month. There's also access to email, though it comes at a price, 5 cents per minute, and the communication is tightly controlled.
Sean Diddy Combs is locked up in a federal jail that has been plagued by harsh conditions and violence. The Metropolitan Detention...
Emails are text only, with no images allowed, and they are closely monitored by prison authorities. Visiting hours are also limited, and any visitors must first pass a background check before they can see him, further highlighting the isolation that inmates like Diddy face. As someone who built his image wearing high-end fashion brands like Alexander McQueen and Gucci, Diddy now has to wear standard-issue prison uniforms. According to one former inmate, he has been given 2 uniforms and 3 pairs of socks. To make matters worse, even his undergarments are used, a stark departure from the lavish lifestyle he once enjoyed. In addition to the uniforms, Diddy will also have to endure regular strip searches, which are a humiliating and invasive part of life at MDC. During these searches, inmates are required to remove all their clothing and undergo a thorough inspection by guards. This involves checking their mouths, lifting their genitals, and even bending over and coughing, a degrading process that serves as a constant reminder of their loss of freedom. Diddy's drastic lifestyle change at MDC reveals the harsh realities of prison life. But how does this environment shape the daily fears and struggles of inmates?
Confinement after prosecutors unsealed a 3-count indictment that accuses the superstar.
What survival strategies do they employ to navigate this unforgiving space? Stay with us to find the chilling experiences awaiting Diddy and others in the next chapter. Living in fear within the Metropolitan Detention Center, or MDC, in Brooklyn is a harsh reality for many inmates. The federal jail has earned a reputation for strictness and poor conditions. One tragic example occurred in 2020, when inmate Jamel Floyd died after being pepper sprayed by correctional officers. In another incident in July, inmate Edwin Cordero was fatally injured during a fight. Cordero's lawyer described the MDC as an overcrowded, understaffed, and neglected federal jail that is hell on earth. These shocking descriptions shed light on the dire conditions within the prison, and Cordero's widow, Ashley, has been outspoken about how terrible the facility is. She recalls rats running through the prison saying, "No human being should be living like that." For Ashley, the situation is clear. It is a dangerous place where nobody should feel safe. Her advice to anyone who might end up there, including Diddy, is simple. Don't trust anyone. In her words, that prison is obviously not safe. MDC's strict environment isn't just confined to physical altercations and poor living conditions.
That's when he pepper sprayed that inmate, but it had no effect on Tillery, who, as you can see here, began punching.
It's also a place where survival strategies become necessary. According to a former inmate, Diddy might be able to get on the good side of the guards and fellow prisoners. The former inmate mentioned that if Diddy can make the guards like him, he might receive small benefits, such as extra food or more time outside his cell. These privileges, while minor, could make life in the facility slightly easier for Diddy. Another ex-prisoner, Blair G., added that Diddy's wealth might influence how he's treated. He mentioned that being rich could offer some protection, as it might turn into a subtle form of extortion. Essentially, the guards and inmates may treat him better in exchange for favors or money. However, not everyone believes that Diddy's fame and wealth will help him inside MDC. A second former inmate explained that prison is a world of its own, with different rules and perceptions. People on the outside would view you as a 10, he said, but you automatically become a 5 in prison. In other words, Diddy's celebrity status might not carry the same weight behind bars as it does in the real world.
Coming back, I have a new show on Fox called The Four. It's going to revolutionize vocal competition shows.
Prison is a different environment where fame doesn't offer the same advantages. In fact, it could even become a target, further complicating matters. Mongo, another person familiar with the prison system, noted that Diddy's charges might stir up additional trouble. He mentioned that Diddy's charges could lead to people screaming at him. This paints a grim picture of what life could be like for the music mogul if he ends up in MDC. Even with his money and status, the unique and strict culture of prison means that Diddy would have to watch his back constantly, unsure of who he can trust and whether his fame will help or hurt him in this harsh environment. Living in fear, as described by those who have been inside MDC, is the norm. Living in fear at MDC paints a chilling picture of survival. But what happens when someone like Diddy, with his fame and serious legal troubles, enters this world? Will he be targeted by other inmates, or could his wealth provide some protection? Stay tuned to explore how Diddy's circumstances might change the game. Diddy, the music mogul known for his successful career, is now facing serious legal issues that could put him at risk in prison. According to Mongel, offenders accused of crimes like his are often specifically targeted by other inmates. A 14-page indictment made public on September 17th accuses Diddy of a range of serious offenses. Prosecutors allege that he misbehaved women and people around him, describing his behavior as persistent. This behavior was said to be not only verbal and emotional, but also physical. One of the most disturbing allegations against Diddy is that he organized events called freak-offs, where female victims were misconducted. These events reportedly took place in hotel rooms, where women were allegedly given substances. It's also claimed that Diddy recorded these acts on video. Diddy's arrest followed a series of civil lawsuits accusing him of misconduct. By September 23rd, the total number of lawsuits against him had reached 11. The first civil case was filed in November 2023 by his ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. In her lawsuit, she claimed that Diddy had misbehaved with her and forced her to engage in other activities. Diddy has denied all the allegations, including the ones made by Ventura.
I was up. I hit rock bottom.
Her case, however, was settled just one day after it was filed, though the details of the settlement have not been made public. An insider close to Ventura has revealed that she is feeling relieved now that Diddy is behind bars. Ventura, who is now married to Alex Fine and has 2 young children, feels a sense of validation as more allegations about Diddy's behavior have come to light. According to the insider, Ventura believes that even more disturbing details about Diddy will be revealed, which she finds frightening. However, she feels she can finally put that dark chapter of her life behind her. Despite the mounting accusations, Diddy has pleaded not guilty to all charges and continues to deny the allegations. His spokesperson has released a statement asserting that Diddy remains strong and committed to his defense. The statement emphasizes that none of the claims, whether criminal or civil, have been proven in court. The spokesperson also stressed that Diddy is innocent until proven guilty.
He believes he's innocent. I believe he's innocent, and we're going to fight this case with all of our might.
And urged people not to be swayed by conspiracy theories or what they see as exaggerated versions of his life. The spokesperson also addressed the so-called freak-offs, claiming that Diddy's parties were highly sought after by famous individuals and that any attempt to twist their meaning is a fabrication by people who were not invited or are seeking attention. Diddy's journey through the justice system raises unsettling questions about his mental state and safety behind bars. How is prison life different for someone of his high profile? What challenges might he face in protective custody? Let's explore the intense reality of being on watch and its implications. Initially, he was placed on a special watch due to concerns that he might take his own life. This measure is typical for inmates who are seen as a danger to themselves. According to a former inmate, being on this watch means being closely monitored at all times. The guards are vigilant, ensuring that the prisoners are safe. Fluorescent lights are kept on continuously, and cameras watch the prisoners around the clock. This constant surveillance can be overwhelming for anyone in this situation. Every time Diddy or any other inmate leaves their cell, they must undergo a strip search. This process is part of the strict security measures in place. The source explains that the prisoners who are seen as a danger to themselves are given rubber shoes and special utensils for eating. This is to ensure their safety and to prevent any potential harm. Regular items such as toothbrushes must also be approved by the authorities before they can be used. These restrictions can create a sense of isolation and stress, making the prison environment even more challenging for inmates. Fortunately for Diddy, reports indicate that he is no longer on watch and has been moved to protective custody. This new arrangement means he is now housed with other high-profile inmates. For example, he shares a unit with Sam Bankman-Fried, who was convicted for cryptocurrency fraud.
In this case, there are special conditions that we consider for people who are prior law.
Other notorious inmates, including R. Kelly and Ghislaine Maxwell, have also been in this part of the prison. The protective custody unit is designed for individuals who either request to be in a safer environment or those who need it due to their status or previous offenses. In the protective custody unit, about 30 inmates are housed in single-man cells that are smaller than typical units. This close living arrangement can foster a sense of solitude. Despite this, there's a recreation area available, measuring around 500 square feet. This small space allows inmates to exercise and take a break from their cells, but the area is limited compared to the usual recreational facilities available in other prison units. Despite moving to protective custody, Diddy faces a daunting future with severe legal challenges ahead. How will the choice between a plea deal and a trial shape his destiny? And what awaits him if the courtroom battle unfolds? Join us and explore what comes next in Diddy's journey. The future looks uncertain for Diddy as he faces serious legal challenges. If he is convicted of the charges against him, he could be looking at a prison sentence ranging from 15 years to life. Jennifer Bidell, a former assistant U.S. attorney in the Southern District of New York, explains that the length of the sentence largely depends on whether Diddy decides to accept a plea deal or proceed to a trial. The decision between these two paths will significantly impact the outcome of his case.
Challenges, and we can really paralyze ourselves just trying to come up with the right solution.
The choice of going for a plea deal or heading to trial is crucial. A plea deal might result in a lighter sentence, but it also means Diddy would have to admit to some level of guilt. On the other hand, if he goes to trial, his legal team will fight to prove his innocence. During a September 17th interview with CNN, Diddy's lawyer, Agnifilo, expressed his confidence in Diddy's innocence. He stated that Diddy is determined to fight the charges in court, asserting, "He is going to go to trial and I believe he's going to win." This bold declaration suggests that Diddy's legal team is ready for a lengthy battle in the courtroom. Experts like Bidell predict that if the trial takes place, it could take anywhere from 6 months to a year to reach that point. This timeline creates a prolonged period of uncertainty for Diddy and his supporters. During this time, Diddy will have to navigate the stress and challenges that come with his legal issues. As he awaits his next court appearance scheduled for October 9th, he will also need to adapt to a new lifestyle that includes the looming danger of imprisonment. Diddy's current situation is undoubtedly difficult. Legal issues like these can weigh heavily on an individual, affecting their mental and emotional well-being. As Baroni pointed out, Diddy is facing the hardest of times in the hardest of places. This reflects the gravity of the circumstances he finds himself in. It's a harsh reality that can deeply impact anyone's life.
No, ain't no party like a Diddy party, so. They asking for Bronny. They asking for Bronny.
Recently, new party footage of Sean Diddy Combs and LeBron James has taken the internet by storm, sparking a flurry of reactions from fans and celebrities alike. The lively clips showcase the dynamic duo enjoying a night out, leaving many to wonder about the context of their celebration. What does this footage reveal about their friendship? Could there be more to this party than meets the eye? The viral footage, a video featuring LeBron James and Sean Diddy Combs, has recently resurfaced and caused quite a stir on social media. In the clip, James enthusiastically states, "Hey, everybody knows ain't no party like a Diddy party."
No, ain't no party like a Diddy party, so. Yeah, that's what's up.
During an Instagram live session with Combs that took place 4 years ago. Initially, This comment was lighthearted and fun. However, the context has changed dramatically due to the serious allegations that Combs is currently facing. Sean "Diddy" Combs is a well-known figure in the music industry, but he is now in a federal prison in Brooklyn. He was arrested on serious charges, including trafficking, collaborating in underground operations, and deceptive network. These charges come from allegations that Combs organized events known as freak-off parties, where women were reportedly encouraged to meet with male escorts. Such serious allegations have severely impacted Combs' public image and led to a closer look at his past actions and associations. LeBron James, who is now 39 years old, has not publicly commented on the resurfaced video or the serious allegations against Combs. The video, where James praises Combs' parties, has led to speculation and questions regarding their relationship. However, it is crucial to note that there is no evidence linking James to any of the alleged activities involving Combs. The legal proceedings against Combs have gained significant media attention. Federal prosecutors have accused him of being the mastermind behind events where women were allegedly forced into inappropriate work. According to the indictment, these parties were used to exploit women, with Combs supposedly playing a key role in organizing them. Combs was arrested by Homeland Security investigations on September 16th at the Park Hyatt, New York. After his arrest, a federal court in Manhattan denied his request for home arrest. Instead, he was ordered to remain in custody at the Brooklyn Metropolitan Detention Center without the option of posting bond. While James's statement was made in a seemingly innocent and cheerful context, it has now been reinterpreted against the backdrop of the serious charges Combs is facing. As Combs' legal case moves forward,
He's innocent. He came to New York to establish his innocence. He's not afraid.
both the public and media continue to examine his past actions and relationships. Even with the significant attention that the video has received, it remains essential to recognize that there is no evidence implicating James in any of the alleged crimes associated with Combs. The resurfacing of LeBron James's enthusiastic praise for Diddy's parties leaves us questioning the implications of his relationship with the embattled star. What does this mean for LeBron's reputation? How will the ongoing legal drama unfold? Let's explore the latest developments surrounding LeBron's cautious comments and the surrounding controversy. LeBron's comments on Diddy and NBA star LeBron James recently made headlines regarding his comments on Sean "Diddy" Combs amid serious allegations. Combs is facing trafficking charges, and James has chosen to remain cautious. He stated, "I prefer not to speak on this matter until I know how much information becomes public knowledge." This careful approach suggests that James wants to understand the situation fully before expressing his opinions. A rumor started circulating online in late September 2024, where many users claimed that James had made this statement about Combs' alleged activities. The quote was interpreted as James distancing himself from the controversy and the accusations against Combs. This has sparked curiosity and speculation among fans and followers alike. One of the platforms where this rumor gained traction is X, formerly known as Twitter. A user named Wall Street Silv, who has a substantial following of over 1.4 million people, posted a meme that included a photo of James answering questions from reporters.
Diddy party stories, they're our favorite genre of anecdote if you have one, yeah.
Wow, okay, I've got a lot I can't tell.
Alongside it was another picture showing James and Combs together. The meme also referenced the fine print, suggesting that James's comment was a response to a question about how many of Combs' freak-off parties he had attended. This meme went viral, accumulating over 3 million views. The meme's popularity didn't stop there. It made its way onto TikTok, where it received over 1.4 million views as well. It also appeared on other websites, including americasbestpics.com and ifunny.co, as well as in another TikTok video. The engagement on these posts indicates that many people were curious about James's connection to Combs and the nature of the allegations. In the comments section of the TikTok video, numerous users expressed their opinions, with many believing that James's quote was indeed genuine. One comment, which garnered almost 40,000 likes, noted, "That's the most guilty comment I've ever seen outside of a confession." This highlights how some viewers interpreted James's words as an admission of guilt regarding his association with Combs. Despite the strong reactions to the meme and the quote, there is no evidence that LeBron James ever made such a statement. A thorough search of sports news websites, both major and minor, revealed no articles reporting James's comments. Additionally, no videos or clips exist showing him making such remarks to any reporters. As a result, the origin of this rumor remains unclear, and it seems to have taken on a life of its own on social media. To further clarify the context of the images used in the meme, they were taken at different events. The photo of James and Combs together was captured by photographer Christopher Polk at the SPY Awards show on July 17, 2013. The other image, where James is seen answering questions from reporters, was taken by photographer Ethan Miller in Las Vegas on October 5, 2022. The combination of these images with the fabricated quote has contributed to the spread of the rumor. LeBron's cautious comments about Diddy have raised eyebrows and sparked widespread speculation. How does his past association with Diddy impact his reputation now? Will James finally address the controversies surrounding his connections to the rapper's parties? Stay tuned with us to explore the internet's reactions to this unfolding drama. Internet reacts to LeBron James, hyping up Diddy's party. Interestingly, he quietly unfollowed Sean Diddy Combs on Instagram several months before a scandal erupted surrounding the rapper. This move has led many to speculate that James was distancing himself from Combs, especially since he has remained silent about his connections to the controversial party scene associated with the rapper. Reports indicate that James unfollowed Combs just days after CNN released a disturbing hotel surveillance video from 2016, which shows Combs having a disagreement with his then-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. Over the course of his two-decade career, LeBron James has built a strong reputation as a player who largely stays out of off-court scandals. He is often celebrated for his professionalism and dedication to the game. However, his image has come under scrutiny following the resurfacing of a clip that connects him to Combs' infamous parties. Though James has not been implicated in any of Diddy's alleged activities, his previous association with these events has sparked curiosity and concern among fans and commentators alike. As news of the scandal spread, the internet reacted strongly, with many users expressing their disbelief and disappointment in James. One user commented, "Really, LeBron James? I'ma not believing that." This reaction highlights the shock that many fans felt when they realized James had once endorsed Combs' parties. Another user added, "Well, this Diddy guy even made athletes dance on his fingers. No way why Hollywood isn't speaking up." This comment reflects frustration with the perceived silence of celebrities in the face of troubling behavior. Additionally, a third user questioned, "Is LeBron James going to weigh in on his friends' freak-offs? I mean, we hear from the king on virtually every political issue, so this seems like an odd one to stay quiet about." This sentiment underscores the expectation that James, known for his outspoken nature on various issues, should address the situation. Furthermore, the pressure for James to disassociate himself from Diddy may have increased after fans brought up an old clip where he praises the rapper's parties. In this clip, he can be heard saying, "Ain't no party like a Diddy party."
Everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
It seems clear that James will likely avoid attending any more parties hosted by Diddy, given the surrounding controversy. Many YouTube users have since reposted this clip from a previous live Instagram broadcast, with one particular user presenting a clearer version of the video compared to others shared at lower quality. The internet's shock over LeBron James's connection to Diddy's parties raises questions about the broader implications of celebrity affiliations. How do these connections shape public perception? And who else from the sports world is drawn to Diddy's extravagant gatherings? Stay with us to get the fascinating links between Diddy and other famous athletes. Diddy's connections to other famous athletes and celebrities. Sean Diddy Combs is famous for his extravagant lifestyle and star-studded parties.
Another special one. Hold on. Ain't nothing like a mama's love.
Mama Combs in the building, y'all.
Over the years, he has hosted many events that attract a wide range of celebrities, including some of the biggest names in sports. These gatherings often serve as a bridge between the worlds of entertainment and athletics, showcasing the connections between the two industries. One notable athlete who has been seen at Diddy's parties is boxer Devin Haney. Haney is a rising star in the boxing world and has been photographed with Diddy on multiple occasions. Recently, he was spotted at one of Diddy's lavish pool parties, enjoying the festive atmosphere. His attendance at these gatherings highlights how Diddy's events have become a staple in the lives of many celebrities, including prominent athletes like Haney, who are looking to connect and unwind in a fun environment. Another athlete frequently seen at Diddy's parties is Lewis Hamilton, the celebrated Formula One driver. Hamilton is known for his success on the racetrack and his vibrant personality off it. He has publicly praised Diddy in the past, even taking to Twitter in 2018 to express his admiration. In that tweet, he dedicated an unequivocal message to the rapper, calling him a brother. However, that tweet is currently unavailable, suggesting that Hamilton may have deleted it. This interaction illustrates the strong bond between Hamilton and Diddy, further cementing the allure of Diddy's events. Floyd Mayweather Jr., the undefeated boxing champion, is another well-known athlete often seen at Diddy's parties. Mayweather is recognized for his lavish lifestyle, and his presence at these events is almost a given. His appearances attract significant attention, not only because of his boxing success, but also due to his love for luxury and high-profile socializing. Both Mayweather and Diddy share a mutual appreciation for the finer things in life, making their interactions at these parties a spectacle in their own right. Kevin Durant, the NBA superstar, also frequently attends Diddy's parties. Durant's presence at these events highlights the deep connections between the sports and entertainment industries. Known for his competitive spirit on the basketball court, Durant's attendance reveals a different side of him. Additionally, tennis legend Serena Williams has been a guest at Diddy's parties. Williams is celebrated for her dominance on the tennis court and brings a touch of elegance and athletic excellence to these events. Diddy's events brought together a dazzling array of celebrities and athletes, showcasing the fusion of entertainment and sports.
Hey, you know what I tell people all the time? I'm only human.
But what secrets lurk beneath the glitz and glamour? How did these extravagant gatherings shift from celebration to controversy? Let's explore the shocking revelations from photographer Selma Fonseca about Diddy's infamous parties. Photographer Selma Fonseca broke the silence. Sean Diddy legendary gatherings, known as white parties, took place at his luxurious homes in the Hamptons, Los Angeles, and Miami. These parties also extended to yacht gatherings in glamorous locations like Saint-Tropez. During the late 1990s and early 2000s, Diddy became a global sensation for these lavish celebrations, which often drew numerous celebrities and were known for their excesses, including beverages, substances, and exposure. However, the atmosphere surrounding these parties has shifted dramatically following Diddy's recent arrest on multiple trafficking charges.
There's basically just, someone who brought a civil case and now is finding themselves as a witness.
As investigations unfold, new details are coming to light about what truly happened during these gatherings. In an exclusive interview with Fox News Digital, celebrity photographer Selma Fonseca, who attended many Diddy parties throughout her career, shared her insights. Fonseca was also the one who revealed Diddy's love life with Jennifer Lopez back in 1999, and she has witnessed much of what happened at these events. I mean, all his parties were incredible. The best food, the best music, drinks, entertainers, people with fire, Fonseca remarked. Many celebrities attended these events, including Ashton Kutcher, Lopez, Paris Hilton, Mariah Carey, Usher, and Jay-Z. Importantly, none of these stars have been implicated in Diddy's criminal case. It was like a mini circus, she added, recalling that LeBron James said, "There's no party like a Diddy party. There was a lot of champagne going around and everything else. You could have whatever you wanted." Fonseca's first encounter with Diddy occurred at his birthday party in 1998.
Yo, do you have him? Come on.
and a year later, she was invited to his white party in the Hamptons. He had just bought that house in the Hamptons, and he had the white party where I was able to photograph him and J-Lo on the balcony with each other. She remembered. Her photography career gave her a unique perspective on how a Diddy party unfolded, noting, "He would walk around, say hello to everyone, you know what I mean? He was always out and about and doing something, talking on the mic and at the DJ booth. At Diddy's parties, there were no closed VIP areas, as Fonseca explained. It was like everybody was a VIP in East Hampton. While some guests could enter certain rooms, she noted that she never went inside as she was never invited. This left her uncertain about what occurred in those spaces. However, she did see performers who were very beautiful all the time, including geishas walking around and women in revealing outfits. I've seen people in revealing outfits at his parties," she admitted. Fonseca mentioned that while she never saw anything out of the ordinary, she acknowledged that anywhere there are rich and famous people, there are pleasure providers around. She pointed out that they are often discreet. The recent indictment revealed allegations that Diddy and his associates used intimidation tactics to lure women into his orbit under the guise of romance, followed by inappropriate activities with male workers, which Diddy referred to as freak-offs. Even though Fonseca didn't witness any alleged freak-offs, she described an environment where things could escalate quickly. As people were drinking, it got a little crazier, she noted. It was common for guests to take off their clothes and jump into the swimming pool. Diddy was known for being a hands-on host, always ensuring guests had drinks. He always had this tray, and he offered drinks to everyone, Fonseca shared. Initially, Diddy's party seemed innocent, often attended by the children of celebrities. However, when parents were told to put their kids away, Fonseca noted that things were going to get crazy. In a video obtained by Fox News Digital,
"That don't mean y'all should be extra tight. Okay, we gonna have DJ Cassidy right now get on the ones and twos. That don't mean y'all should be extra tight."
Diddy was heard advising parents to put the kids away so that everyone else could enjoy the celebration. He explained, "We fed y'all, gave y'all some drinks. Now it's time to enjoy life."
Enjoy life. This is a celebration of life. This is the legendary white party. It's the real white party.
While attending Diddy's parties, Fonseca experienced a particularly nerve-wracking moment in 2006 when Diddy asked his bodyguard to take her camera after he saw her taking pictures of him with an unfamiliar girl. She was relieved when he eventually returned her camera without deleting any photos. "It was scary, but he knew better," she said. Following Diddy's LA and Miami homes being raided in a trafficking investigation, Fonseca felt a mix of surprise and understanding. "I wasn't really surprised, but I was surprised at the same time because I've never seen anything," she reflected.
New images of Will Smith attending Diddy's party have surfaced, causing outrage among fans. As one of the most respected people in the industry, his presence at such an event is a disappointment. Many are now wondering if he supported Diddy's alleged unlawful activities. Could these images destroy Will Smith's career? What did he say about such allegations? Will Smith and P. Diddy have been linked since the late 1990s and early 2000s, with the two men frequently attending events together. P. Diddy released his debut single in 1996, while Will Smith released his debut single a year later in 1997. They have both been involved in various high-profile projects and have been spotted together at numerous events. In 2003, the pair were pictured together with boxing legend Muhammad Ali at a launch event for his book. 5 years later, in 2008, they were spotted with Will's son, Jaden Smith, P. Diddy's son, Christian Combs, and actor Tyrese Gibson at the premiere of Columbia Pictures. However, it's not just their friendly appearances that have raised eyebrows. Old pictures of P. Diddy's parties have surfaced, showing a disturbing and objectifying display of women. One particular image from a 2004 freak-off party in Miami has sparked outrage, with a woman decoratively positioned on a table serving as a centerpiece for a food display. Diddy is seen savoring a chocolate-dipped strawberry from the woman, while other high-profile guests, including Will Smith, Bruce Willis, Diana Ross, and Owen Wilson, look on.
has been incredibly deep and hard to put into words. It goes beyond just physical harm caused by and during the assault.
The party, which was attended by many A-list celebrities, has been criticized for its objectifying and exploitative treatment of women. The fact that Will Smith, a respected figure in the entertainment industry, was in attendance has raised questions about his involvement and knowledge of the events that took place. As the images of Will Smith at Diddy's parties continue to circulate, fans are left wondering, what was he thinking? And why would a religious person like him attend such events? The internet is filled with theories about Will Smith's attendance at Diddy's parties. But what do we really know? Let's explore some of the wildest theories going viral online. The most disturbing aspect of these parties is the alleged attendance of Jaden Smith, Will's son. Fans have been speculating about why Will Smith would take his son to such events, with some suggesting that it was a way of introducing him to the entertainment industry. Yes, you heard it right. According to fans, Diddy's parties have been a way for celebrities to connect with each other, build relationships, and advance their careers. These events have been a platform for industry professionals to network, collaborate, and learn from each other.
All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. Let's go. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. Hey, 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 yeah.
Fans have speculated that Will Smith took Jaden to Diddy's parties to help him advance his career. Jaden has since become a successful actor and rapper in his own right, and some believe that his attendance at Diddy's parties played a role in his success. Online people have been speculating about the extent of Will's involvement in P. Diddy's illegal activities, with some thinking that he may have been more involved than he has let on. Do you guys remember the incident that occurred during the 94th Oscars when Chris Rock made a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith's hair, which Will Smith took offense to? In a shocking turn of events, Will Smith walked up on stage and slapped Chris Rock across the face. It left the fans in shock, and many were wondering how the situation would resolve.
I'm out here. Uh-oh, Richard. Oh, wow.
Well, guess what? Diddy played a major role in saving his friend's reputation. He was scheduled to present the 50th anniversary tribute to the Godfather trilogy. Instead of ignoring the situation, Diddy addressed it head-on, trying to lighten the mood and bring the audience back to the celebration at hand.
Did not know that this year was going to be the most exciting Oscars ever. Okay, Will and Chris, we're going to solve that like family at the gold party. Okay? But right now we're moving on with love. Everybody make some noise.
Diddy's comments were seen as a clear defense of Will Smith, and many speculated that it was his way of repaying Will for his loyalty. While Diddy's support for Will Smith at the Oscars seemed like a gesture of goodwill, rumors are now circulating that suggest a more sinister motive. What if Diddy's help came with a price? Was he trying to buy Will's silence? Do you know there are rumors of Diddy threatening Will and Jada? Fans are wondering what Diddy could possibly have on Smith that would make him feel threatened. Let's uncover this rumor. In the early 2000s, Diddy allegedly threatened to physically confront Will due to his belief that Smith and his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, were making inappropriate advances towards his then-girlfriend, Jennifer Lopez. Gene Deal, a former member of Bad Boy Records' security team, recalled an encounter between Diddy and Will Smith, which took place during the time Diddy was dating Lopez prior to their breakup in 2001. According to Deal, Diddy became upset and threatened to hit Will Smith, believing that the Smiths were trying to hook up with J-Lo. Deal walked towards the rapper, who told him that he felt the Smiths were making inappropriate advances towards Lopez. Diddy then requested that Deal remain in his vicinity in case he needed protection.
So I go towards him, and he said to me, he said, yo, I think Will and Jada is trying to scoop up Jennifer. I want you to stay close, because I'm going to snuff him.
In case you don't know, Diddy and Lopez dated on and off from 1999 until early 2001, when the pair split amid strains due to Combs' looming trial on gun and bribery charges stemming from a December 1999 shooting incident at Club New York. Well, according to people, Diddy must be using footage of Will Smith at his parties as a way to threaten the actor. This could be a way for Diddy to exert control over Will Smith, potentially damaging his reputation if the footage is leaked. By using this footage, Diddy may be trying to silence Will Smith or prevent him from speaking out against him. What does Will Smith have to say about all this drama? Did anyone ever try to warn us about Diddy's illegal activities and intentions? Stay with us as we uncover the details. The allegations against Diddy are serious, and fans are eager to know whether Will Smith was involved in any way. As a regular attendee at Diddy's parties, Will Smith's presence has raised questions about his knowledge of the alleged wrongdoing. Fans are demanding answers, but so far, Will Smith has remained tight-lipped. It is worrying his fans, who are starting to lose patience. As one of the most respected figures in Hollywood, Will Smith's reputation is built on his integrity and moral compass. His failure to address the allegations is starting to erode that reputation, and fans are beginning to wonder if he is hiding something. The allegations against Diddy are disastrous, and if Will Smith is found to be involved, it could have a devastating impact on his career. We've already seen what the Oscars incident did to his reputation, and these allegations could be the final nail in the coffin. Well, there are many other well-known figures who warned us about his wild parties before his arrest. In 2019, Ashton Kutcher hinted at the wild nature of Diddy's parties. According to him, he had a bizarre relationship with Diddy. Kutcher explained that their friendship started over a prank on his show Punk'd, and they would often hang out and watch football together.
Diddy party stories, they're our favorite genre of anecdote, if you have one, yeah.
Wow, okay, I've got a lot I can't tell. So, can't tell that one either. I mean, I'm like actually cycling through them. There was one moment, so it's not really a party story, but our relationship was really bizarre. So it started over Punk'd, because he was like, yo,
don't punk
you
me.
can't punk me. And I was like, I don't know what to tell you. Everybody's on the table. He's like, not me, I'm off the table. And so that started our conversation.
However, Kutcher's tone suggested that there was more to the story, and he seemed hesitant to share details. In a 2014 episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Khloe Kardashian seemingly shared details about attending a Diddy party. According to her, she went there to see the lifestyle of people, but it was too crazy and wild for her.
Court, I got on a plane at 5:30 a.m. Well, this party, I think half the people there were butt naked. You would have loved.
Her comments suggested that she was both fascinated and intimidated by the party scene. Even singer Usher recalled living with Diddy for a year in the 90s and attending some of his parties. When asked if he would let any of his kids attend one of Diddy's parties, Usher declared, "Absolutely not."
Dad, now, would you ever send your kid to Puffy Camp?
Hell no. Not only Usher, even 50 Cent has been vocal about his discomfort with Diddy's parties. He claimed that Diddy made him uncomfortable with his illogical statements, including one time when Diddy asked him to go shopping together. 50 Cent looked at him like, "What did you just say?" and seemed infuriated by the comment. Last but not least, Cat Williams claimed that he turned down a staggering $50 million offer to attend one of Diddy's parties. Williams stated that he had to decline the offer 4 times in order to protect his integrity. He didn't want to compromise his values, and humorously mentioned he wanted to maintain his dignity intact, implying that attending the party would have required him to do something that went against his principles. It seems like celebrities were pressured to attend his wild parties. Williams also hinted that more celebrity scandals would soon come to light. Guess what? He was right. The comments from these celebrities indicate a pattern of behavior from Diddy, one that is both wild and uncomfortable.